Good morning. Yeah, I still got to see ammo. So, why is it that a positive attitude is so important when we talk about the power of positive thinking? Why is it such a big deal? Well, Abraham Hicks, we've mentioned that a couple of times. Very interesting speaker. If you've never seen her, I think it's really worth taking a minute. But Abraham Hicks talks all the time about vibrations and the power of vibrations. And, you know, the law of attraction is a great start. I don't think it's the only thing, and that's my problem with the book, The Secret, is I think the law of attraction strategy and The Secret tell you that all you need to do is believe and send out the vibrations, and then whatever you want happens. I don't think that's it at all. I think that's the start. I think you got to do that, and then you got to go work your butt off. I don't think it works that you just want it. You've got to go actually do something in order to get it. But if you work your butt off like crazy and you have a terrible attitude, are you going to get closer to your goals, or are you going to achieve your goals? Possibly, but it's not going to be as easy as if you do have a positive attitude. The law of attraction strategy is right in that whatever you give out is what you get back. And so if you are putting out positive vibrations, which is what Abraham Hicks talks about all the time, in most of the conversations that she has, you hear her talking about the vibrations that you're putting out. Well, Einstein actually supported this theory and initially came up with this idea. He talked about how we were all connected, talked about the energy between all matter, and talked about that the vibrations that people put out in straight physics creates what they bring back to them. So the old theories put forth in the Bible, whatever you put out is what you get back, are in fact true. And so the reason that positive thinking is so significant and so important is because it not only creates what you're focusing on, which is hugely important. I mean, if you're constantly positive, then you're looking for the possibility and not for what's going to go wrong. But it also puts out, in terms of vibrations, in terms of everything that you're looking for, an energy that then comes back to you. So in other words, the people that positively believe that it's going to work out tend to attract those around them that also positively believe that it's going to work out. You know, Walt Disney, of course, being one of my favorite examples of all of this. Everybody that Walt surrounded himself with bought into his vision. That's what a leader does. Leaders empower a vision. They have a vision and have other people that become part of it. And Walt was able to get people to believe in his vision so much that they are still believing in his vision 50 years after he's died. And I mean, it's not even like close to going away. In fact, it gets stronger. But that's the vibration that he put out. Elon Musk, as of yesterday, is now the richest man in the world. And if you study his story, this is a man like Steve Jobs, like Thomas Edison, like Walt Disney, that's been told again and again and again that what he's going to do isn't going to work and that he can't do it and that it's impossible. But he surrounds himself with people that have bought into his vision. And how does he do that? He does it with the energy that he puts out. He does it with the vibrations that he comes in with every day. You know, one of the great things I think you can get from Grant Cardone is the energy and vibration and intensity that he approaches what he does with. He is about the acquisition of money. He is about acquiring money, but not at the expense of other people. Grant Cardone doesn't approach it in terms of an extraction model. How much can I extract from this person? He doesn't look at it that way. He looks at it as, how much value can I create for these people, and in return, make more money because I'm creating more value. He talks about his ethics all the time. And when he does properties, he wants it to be the nicest property around. He wants the stuff that's the best. He wants his property to be better than everybody else's. And in fact, when he buys a property, it goes up in value simply because he buys it. But what he does do is he has a vibration about that we are going to find a way to make this deal work so that we make money. And we're always going to do that every day. And that's my takeaway from him that I think is so valuable, is the energy that he approaches his day with. Because if you watch, it's not long and the people around him are vibrating at the exact same energy. And then what do you know? They find great deals. They work on great properties. They make them better. They create lovely homes for people. Grant brags about how nice his properties are. Look at how beautiful my properties are. Look at how well we keep them. Look at the people that live here. I mean, he brags about that. Doesn't operate on the extraction model of how little can I put into a property and get people to pay more and make more money. It doesn't work that way. He does it the opposite. Just like Walt Disney always talked about, how can we plus it? How can we add value to this ride? How can we make it more? So whatever energy you're vibrating at, whatever frequency you are vibrating at on a daily basis, that's going to determine the quality of your life. That's going to show everybody else where you're at. It's going to create the people that are around you, and it's going to create your world. You know, one of the things that I've heard that I agree with is we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. That we manifest all of this around us. And then at some point, then we leave this and go on to the next thing. Maybe that's a good conversation for tomorrow. But the power of positive thinking was so important because whatever the frequency is that you live your day, that's the reality that you're going to take. And so if you want your reality to get better, increase your frequency, increase your vibrations in a positive way. How can you help others? How can you create more value? How can you brighten everybody else's day? And then guess what? That's going to come back and your day's going to get brighter too. Have an awesome Saturday, everybody. Thanks for watching. A week from today, we're going to start at 9 o'clock. Shoot me an email. All I need is your email and you'll get a link regarding our Zoom. We're going to go all day. We're going to have a great time. We're going to party. We're going to learn stuff. We're going to have emotions. We're going to share. It's going to be a great thing. I'm super excited. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.